I love this entrance. Like,
it's incredible.
These old mansions, they're grand without being obnoxious. Super broker Maria Babaev is taking me inside a mansion on Long Island's Gold Coast. The place was built when Astors and Vanderbilts ruled the town. Today, the old money is gone and the new money has moved in.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Meet Eric and Lana Kovikin, and welcome to their home. And mega renovation project they've already sunk $5 million into to bring this place back to its Gilded Age glory.
All of the woodwork is all original 1902.
100 years ago, mega homes were built a little differently.
Supposedly they had 30 people living in this room for roughly 6 months. The ceiling is
30 people lived in this room for 6 months just to carve all of this wood.
Yeah, you can see the imperfections and the inconsistencies in all of the trimmings and all of the moldings.
This 1,000 square foot library is bigger than most Manhattan apartments. And every square inch is packed with details that would cost a fortune if you tried to do it today.
The ceiling is hand-carved plaster, one solid piece. You couldn't reproduce it today if you wanted to.
And just like the ceiling, the fireplace is hand-carved. It looks like it belongs in a museum. And when you hear the price tag, maybe it should be. How much would just this fireplace probably sell for if you were willing to sell it?
$500,000.
Eric knows that all these irreplaceable details are worth a lot of money, so he's insured it. And the policy on just this room is more than most people have on their entire house.
If I remember correctly, this room is insured for $2.5 million.
This room,
just
this room is insured for $2.5 million. I wonder whether that policy covers the Ferrari parked in the corner. When Eric and Lana bought this place 2 years ago, they paid around $3 million. It was outdated and neglected, like many of the historic Gold Coast mansions.
There were times then most of them were sitting empty or being basically leveled because people were not able to pay taxes on these monsters.
This monster is Kirby Hill, built in 1902 for Joseph Sampson Stevens. His family founded Chemical Bank. He was a champion polo player, and he was one of Teddy Roosevelt's Rough Riders. And he and his wife loved throwing high society parties here in the Roaring '20s.
So all of the walls in this room have a Venetian plaster on it, which was done by Italian painters that we brought in. I love the work that they did.
Before the painters from Italy, someone else did a little work here too. Matt Damon and Angelina Jolie. They were in this very room, filming scenes for the movie The Good Shepherd.
This is the corner where, during the Christmas party, the little kid peed on Santa.
I think we should go home. You can use our bath if you'd like. I might have some dry clothes.
Thank you. I'm with me.
The walls in this place are 20 to 30 inches thick, and the massive double doors come with their own serious jewelry. Wow, I love this hardware. What is this made out of?
Solid silver.
Solid silver.
Solid silver.
And that means these heavy-duty doorknobs are worth $20 an ounce. So this is the main dining room.
This is the main dining room. This came with the house, and we're trying to verify, but it looks like it's an original early 1900s Baccarat chandelier.
To give you an idea, a Baccarat chandelier like this made today would cost you at least $100 grand. So if this turns out to be a 100-year-old original, it'll be worth a small fortune. What's amazing to me is I go into so many of these grand kitchens that have never been used. Do you guys actually cook in here?
Every Sunday, 16 people.
At the time that this place was built, all of the cooking took place in tiny servants' quarters. Today, you can't sell a mansion without a huge kitchen. So Eric and Lana turned their entire service quarters into the kitchen.
I have a lot of clients that do have $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 kitchens, and then they still go out for dinner.
So this is the master bedroom.
This is extraordinary. And this, you have a dressing area here. Is this a two-story dressing area? Most people have closets for their clothes. The wealthy have walk-in closets. Lana has a walk-in wing that spans 2 floors.
This is a 2-story closet, which collectively is probably around 1,500 to 2,000 square feet.
And the stuff hanging in the closet is even more impressive.
Wow, look at those shoes.
This one is filled with Christian Louboutins and $1,500 Giuseppe Zanottis.
This is actually the most expensive part of the house. Everyone thinks it's the library. By no means.
Look at the size of that shower. Your whole family, 16 people, could come over for dinner and then take a shower together.
That's what I do. Stick them in the shower first.
Oh, I see. Okay. Everything in this house was updated, and they didn't go cheap.
Hey, you missed the spot. Do it again.
They all must have hated you.
Yes, they all hated me.
So 2 years after buying the place and putting $5 million into it, Eric and Lana finally have their dream house, right? Wrong. Before they've even finished renovating the place, the couples asked Maria to put Kirby Hill up for sale. The reason? Eric's work has him relocating to Florida. How much do you want for this house?
Listed for $11.5 million. And we're looking to get close to that number.
Do you think 11.5 is a good price for this house?
I think it's a fire sale.
A fire sale. $11.5 million
Absolutely.
is a fire sale.
Absolutely.
Maybe a fire in your $500,000 fireplace, but that's a lot of money for most people.
It is a lot of money for most people, but this is not a house for most people.